college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top 2 seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Tackle at the 13. Not great fielding. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Chris, I know it's the first play in the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's third down and inches. Try and muscle for the first down. And the Buffaloes churn out another first down.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
The Buffaloes getting set on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffs. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Ball handed off. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Colorado. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Passes the 40. A quick juke to get free. An explosive game. Big play. Moves the ball inside the 40.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes a quick catch. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Using his legs, it's Brooks. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Here's the option play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Fires it on the move. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming. The crowd is screaming. Watch the draw. Watch the screen. Watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear him say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. It's an option look. Quarterback keeps the football, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll run it here. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Dumps it down to the back, caught. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. With a shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Buffaloes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. And now carry here for the fullback. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Comes up with the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Man, the defense took everything away. He tried to get to the inside, had to bounce it all the way to the outside, and then they took that away. He couldn't turn the corner. He was forced out of bounds for a loss.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal?
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll run the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Launches downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick it deep to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Handoff to the fullback. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Back in motion now. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Defense is coming after him. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They're going to run the option. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And the Bearcats moving quickly down the field here. We'll try to run it with the option. Quarterback still with the football. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Buffs. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Second down after that previous play. Toss it to the back, running left. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the Bearcats come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to pass this time. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the option play here. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with a toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. It's exactly what he did there.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. National championship game tied late. We're about to see a chapter in college football history written here, Kirk.
Well, this is everything you hope for. All the analysis, all the pregame hype. You hope that the game lives up to that kind of hype. Man, do we have that. We have a tie game now with a couple minutes to go. Cannot wait to see how this game's going to unfold.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. He quickly lands on it, prevents the defense from creating a takeaway.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw yet again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Buffaloes are going to cash in this red zone trip. And here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He got it! A field goal to win a national championship. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain.